Hello, my name is Pastor Ray Minniecon from Scarred Tree Indigenous Ministries here in St. John's Anglican Church, Glebe. At this pivotal time in church history, I continue to read from the Kairos Palestine, a moment of truth document, Faith in a Time of Genocide, elevating the voices of Palestinian Christians in the Holy Land. As an Indigenous person from Australia, we know what you're going through. We've had over 200 years of genocide and colonization in our country. Because settler colonialism, past and present, is built on genocide. It's built on ethnic cleansing and the forced displacement of Indigenous peoples, all for the sake of exploiting land, taking resources and wealth to serve the colonizers' gains. And so we see deep economic dimensions behind Israel's genocidal war on Gaza, particularly its interest in the natural gas fields off the Palestinian coast. Control over Gaza also means control over one of the world's most vital trade routes and energy supply corridors, enabling vast economic and commercial projects that entrench colonial economic dominance at the expense of the Palestinian peoples. The world's silence towards the genocide in Gaza is not innocent. It is tied to massive economic interests that value profit over human life and human rights. In Jerusalem, clear settler colonial policies of religious and democratic nature seek to colonize the city at the expense of its pluralism. There are continuous assaults on Muslims and Christian holy sites, attempts to burn churches, desecrate and destroy cemeteries, and the writing of racist graffiti slogans upon them. Attacks on Christian clergy are increasing, as are restrictions on Christian religious celebrations such as Palm Sunday and the Holy Fire Saturday. Financial coercion through the imposition of taxes and the freezing of church bank accounts in violation of the status quo has also intensified. The heads of churches in Jerusalem have described these acts as part of a systematic policy to empty the Holy Land of its Christians and its Palestinian people. So across the occupied West Bank, from north to south, Palestinian towns, villages, and Bedouin communities face relentless assaults by settlers and settlements. They wreak havoc upon the land, destroy crops, poison or seize water resources, and attack the residents, all under the protection, support, and even participation of the Israeli army in acts of violence, killing, home demolitions, and forced displacements. Palestinian society lives under a suffocating siege imposed by checkpoints, by gates, and other mechanisms that deny Palestinian people the freedom of movement. Support them.